Hello traders, good evening. So let us quickly take a look at what we are expecting tomorrow. Let us start with the weekly chart because the monthly chart still stays the same. So on the weekly chart, we have started coming down. We came down below 1.9, but if you see at this point of time, we are again above the 1.9 level. We are at the 1850 level right now. Yeah. So this is just the beginning of one red bar. It does not mean that we have become bearish. However, we will make sure that we know the levels on the bottom side so that we know how to play these areas. If you see, if I consider these wicks here, then this will be a very good support area for the weekly bulls, right? And if we come deep down here even and then go back above 1.9 one more time, there may be a chance that we try to get back up to the 4.2 levels once more if the 2.5 level is crossed through. So this area between the two wicks of these two strong candles, this can be a very strong area of support for the weekly bulls, and we may actually go and sit above 19 once more, and then we keep going up from there. The first target again will be around the 24-25 area, after which we will be able to see the 34-36, and then there is a chance of we going up to the 42 to 45 area once again, right? I am still looking at it just like a pullback, and there is nothing major about nothing major bearish about it right now. Once we get down to these levels 5490, we start breaking that down. At that point of time, we will see that okay, if we are getting down to the 84 to the 73 to the 68, all those levels, we will take a look at that point of time. Let us now move on to the daily chart. Let me save this and let me go to the daily chart. So on the daily chart now, we have three continuous days of downwards movement. Again, if you see that we have not yet touched the 5507 area, which was the target for the bears, right? Now, if you see, there is a micro wedge that has been created here. There is a micro wedge that has been created here. So tomorrow morning we will have to keep an eye on this if we want to come down on tomorrow as well. Then this is the area 5505 is the next time when this candle will hit this wedge line, and that will also complete the 4-hour measured move that we were expecting. And then we will see that if we are actually bouncing from there and trying to get back up, if from there we come back up, we go above 13, we go above 19, and we hold 19 again, as I was talking about in the weekly chart, there is still a chance that we can go up to this 38 to 42 level. On the other hand, we will also have an eye on this line. So if this trend line is getting crossed over by the bulls, which will be the 5540 area, so that is why I'm saying that there is a high possibility that we come back to the 5540 area. We may come down here, but this can be a very good bounce area once again. And if we go above and sit above 19, there is a high possibility that this will act as a failed breakdown, and we will keep going up again, and we will consider this just as a two-legged pullback. So this was one leg down up and the second leg down. So we had a two-legged pullback already. We have broken down 19, but who said 19 cannot be taken up by the bulls again? Okay, so this is the 4-hour chart. This area is still pending. This line is still pending, 5505. This is the main support area that we have in the 4-hour time frame, which is around the 4592 to 4590. And if you see, this is in accordance to the weekly chart that we saw. This is in accordance with the weekly chart that we saw, with 4590 being the bottom. That is what the 4-hour chart is also telling us. It is highly probable we come down here, we may break down this wedge, we come down here, and then keep going back up again. Now, if one more thing that I wanted to point out is the 465-minute chart, which is the continuous chart that the one candle belongs to the first 8 hours, the second candle belongs to the next 8 hours, and the third candle belongs to the next 8 hours, right? So a day is divided into 3 different sections with the 465 minutes. If you see that we do have a wedge that has already been formed here, so we may again come down here again, and if you see, it is the 5507 5505 level. We may come down here and we may bounce back up once more. So overall, looking at these behaviors of the chart, we know that we have a outside down bar today, but still looking at these charts, I am still not thinking that it is utterly bearish and it is going to fall down a lot. We'll have to see what happens when these levels are tested, what happens when price comes down here. If we keep breaking down these levels, yes, we can go down here, we can even go down to this 5455 level, right, and close the gap here. But then we will take care of that when that comes, right? As of now, we are in the buy area, we are in a balance zone here, and if we start moving up from here, we have closed below the 4-hour EMA for the first time. We will have to see that if this 5522.75 gets rejected again and the price keeps coming down again below 19, then there is a chance that we will see a new low and keep coming down to these levels, maybe to the 5490, 5484 and all those. Looking at the hourly chart, this is the trend line that we have. We have come down back to that trend line. Now we need to see if the trend line is holding and we are bouncing up, right? So in my opinion, this area should hold. Even if we break down this, we will be coming up again in this level, and we can keep moving on the upside, right? For the short term, the bears are in control now, but we have to see if that control continues or the bulls just flip the market in the blink of an eye and keep going up again. So as long as these trend lines are holding, there is always a chance for the bulls to take it up and keep going up again. And if I at this level, at this point of time, I would keep this trend line like this on the upside as a target, that if we are moving up, we can go above the 80H, and this trend line can be a very good target for the bulls to hit on this hourly chart. However, on the hourly chart also, this whole area is a balance zone. Once we come out of that balance zone, the next support area that we will find is somewhere here. That is in the 7.1 to 6.2, the 7.3 area. And we will also have a very good support at this line, which happens to be the 5483 or the 5484. You can consider either of them, or you can consider the 5484 to 86 as a complete level, right? If we come below that, then we will see this breakout line again. This will be another support area for the hourly bulls. Below that, this will be the next support zone, and if we break that down as well, we may come and test this breakout area, keeping in mind that this is a balance zone that we had on the hourly chart. So the balance zone is at 5392 to 5381. It's pretty far away. So first we'll have to see what happens at the 84 to 86 area. Below that, we come down to the 73 or exactly at 71264, and then we have the 54 area, which is the next breakout area that will close the gap. Once we come below that, we may come to 5438 to 5427. This whole area can be tested, breaking down which we will come down to this hourly balance zone that we had and test this breakout area. Once we come there, then we will have to again gauge the market, that what is happening, because this was again another major breakout area from where we got very good highs. So this will be a very good support when price comes down here, and maybe it comes here and then keeps on bouncing. One more thing that I wanted to see is, if I consider that this was the whole leg of the up move, again 5461 is the 50% line of this whole move. So if we manage to come down there, and if we are bouncing from this 5461 5460 area, you know why that is happening. On the hourly chart, if I look here, this is currently a bear flag. I'm expecting that there may be one more leg down to complete another wedge here connecting these three lines, and then it may come down to the 5490 area as we were talking about. However, this is in a very critical situation right now. The market can move in either direction, right? We are at the balance zone, but we just came down from 80H and we had a solid bull run. So now we will have to see if we are holding these levels, or these levels are getting rejected, and if we keep coming down to the levels, breaking down the support areas below. So what happens is, normally on a bearish day, when you look at a bearish day, you will see that the ATR value becomes very high, right? Even on the 5-minute chart. So if I look at the 5-minute chart today, at one point of time, my ATR value was at 7, right? So that means the average range of a candle was 7 points. So these are the times when the support areas are completely demolished, they are broken, there are big bars that are happening. So if we see any scenario of that kind, then we can be assured that there is a big possibility that it is going to break down the supports, and we can expect to see the 5473 area again. Okay, let us now look at the 5-minute RTA chart. This wedge has been completed. This wedge that we had, that has been completed. We do not know whether it wants to break down and test this wedge again, or it may want to come down to test this channel line again. This will be in the 5490 area, and if the bulls want to hold this, they will hold it, and maybe they will bring it back again to the 5519 levels. Now let us look at what are the different zones that we have. I will remove the drawings for now from here so that it does not confuse us. This is a very good balance zone that we have, which is the 5514 to the 5509 area, and that is exactly where we bounce today. So we need to see if this area is holding and we keep on going up. After that, if that candle is taken out, if that area is taken out, this will be 5502 to 5595 will be another area where we had a balance zone, and then the 90 will of course be another line of interest for us. So this was a major low, right? This was a major low that gave rise to this. Below that, we can have another support. This is the next low that we have at the, this is the 8486 area, and below that, I think we have support in this whole area of 79273. Once we get down from here, we may want to come back to this breakout area, which is 5454. See, these lines are again exactly similar to the ones that we have on the higher time frames, and below that, this will be the area of interest again. This is the last order block that we have, so I'll call this a buy zone. This is the last order block that we have from where the whole market started moving. If we come down farther, this will be a very good area of resistance again in the 24 to 25 area, and then below that we will be able to see somewhere around 5413 to 18. Again, below that we have another gap, but I do not think we are going to fall more than 100 points by tomorrow. So we will see how it works, right? On the upside, this will be the lower high that you want to be taken out around the 3435 area before you can think of going up. And even while going up, this will be your first resistance. This is the bear flag that got created, right? And this bear flag will then again act as a area of resistance. If we break through this resistance, we can again come to this balance zone that we had today. Going above this balance zone again brings us to the 58 to the 60 area, crossing which we can see values higher. Like today, one of the targets was at 7.1, but we never could reach that. We never could cross 6.0, and so that measured move target was never possible, because that target was only valid only if we went above the 6.0 level. That never happened. So if we go above 6.0 again, that 7.3 area, and then the 88 is highly possible. And if the bulls become strong enough for some reason, for some news in the market, we may again turn back up and get another 88 very easily, right? Because we are right at the bottom of the bearish channel, which is right now the bull flag. So if we want to take a look at the channel on this chart, this will be the kind of channel that we are talking about right now, and we are right at the bottom of it at this point, and we will have to see what happens here. It is highly possible that bulls will hold this area. They will not allow the bears to break down this channel, and they want to get another all-time high again. If anything is possible in this market, the way it has been moving up, I do not think the bulls are going to give up that easily, right? If they give up, we will see, but as of now, I do not see that the bulls are giving up anything. In my opinion, there will be a flush down if we can go and hold below the 5490 level. Till that point of time, the bulls have enough support areas. The bulls have enough reason to bounce and get back above the 19 level and try to reach for the top again. So that is all I have for now. I will meet you guys again in the morning in the 8:45 a.m. pre-market call. If you want to join that call on Google Meet, the link to the Google Meet is given in the description below. Along with that, you will also find the description to the Discord and our Facebook page. You are very welcome to join there. And as always, please like, share and comment on the video and subscribe to the channel and click on the notification icon. And I will see you guys again tomorrow morning. Have a very great night, everyone.